Hey there, my Balloon Star Defense buddies. We are back with some Balloon Star Defense battles. I know we haven't done anything in a while. It's because of those new updates for BTD 5, but what I've decided to do is make one of my hour-long specials. The reason being is that we had 1,000 likes on another video very recently. We got it on Watery Graves. So if you guys haven't heard or if you don't remember, yes, every time we get 1,000 likes on any video, even in the past or in the future, we will do a 1 hour special Balloon Star Defense battles. Keep in mind that this might not be exactly 1 hour. I don't want to go way over an hour, especially if it's like a 25-minute, 30-minute video that goes very, very long. So usually I end up ending it right around 50-something minutes. And I'm still going to call it our special number 2. But here we go. We're going to play Assault mode today. We're going to play mostly Assault the entire time, I think. And what I want to do is I want to try and get as many cool games in as possible. I'm going to try and win most of them. I'm not going to do anything too crazy or special, but I'm also going to try and do just a little bit of different things along the way as well. I don't want to just keep spamming the exact same towers over and over again. So first things first, we are actually going to start off with our cannon. The cannon is amazing. Attack shooters still. I still like attack shooters. We're going to go with the mortars, and then also we're going to go with something very, very weird here, guys. We're going to go with the ninja monkey. We're going to try out the ninja monkeys today. I don't know if I'm going to end up using them, but I'm going to try them out probably. I'm going to get some sort of 4-2 ninja or something, and see how they actually work. Also, what that's going to do is allow me to build maybe a 4 or a 2-4 ninja, which is kind of weird. We don't normally see those in any of these games at all. And what the 4-2 ninja does is, because you guys are probably not even used to it, what the 4-2 ninja does is it slows down all the balloons to 50% for the next like 15 seconds or something, so it stops really big rushes if you know what's coming out or if you saw them coming out. So today what we're gonna do, I can't really talk to him anymore. We're gonna go with a 3-0 cannon, and then we're going to get, oh yeah, I gotta get economy going. Oh yeah, get these red balloons running out here. So he's got a cannon and a boomerang. Obviously not the best thing to start off with. I mean, personally, I think 3-0 cannon is a little bit better. But he's probably going to go with a 2-3 boomerang pretty darn soon here, and then a cannon coming up pretty soon after that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But of course, I'm going to go for my 3-0 cannon really nice and quick here. I don't think this should be too hard. He did have a pretty decent record. He's about 300 and 130 or so. So his record is about 2-1. Not bad at all. Not bad at all by any means. I do have a little bit of news for you guys about my channel and soon-to-be updates. So I've been getting my website going. Yes, I finally had this guy that I was working with a little bit. He kind of finally responded back to me, and we got the website just started here. Now keep in mind that it's not going to be up in the next day or two or anything like that. It's going to be up in probably about, put it this way, if it's up before the end of the year, awesome. That's what we're planning for. That's what we're shooting for. It shouldn't be that bad to get it up by the end of the year. He's basically got 2 people working on it, so it should go up pretty darn fast, and hopefully it's going to look unbelievably amazing. And what's going to happen on the website is basically I'm planning on getting some sort of like poll function, so we can get some challenges going. They'll have a forum section, so you guys can actually talk to each other if you wish, and make sure things are kind of going smoothly with each other. You guys can arrange for community challenge battles with each other on the forums as well. So all that good stuff. We can hopefully get a bunch of awesome things going with that. I'm not sure exactly how amazing it's going to be, but I'm hoping that there's going to be enough people on there where we can actually make it a viable source to do lots of things together. Again, it's not like one of those free websites where there's going to be ads everywhere. It should be a really nice, clean website. The graphics should be nice and all that stuff. At least that's the plan at the moment. So anyways, as you can tell by my complete distractions here, I was not sending out blue balloons here. I was sending out all the red balloons while I was talking about my website, which totally limits me a little bit on my economy. I mean, obviously, whenever you talk it in the game, if you've ever done any live commentaries before, which not very many of you guys probably have, you realize how much it actually takes a toll on you. It makes your strategies not quite as good as they probably should be. What we're going to do is we're actually going to get a tack shooter pretty darn soon here. I do have quite a bit of money. I can go with a tack shooter or a ninja monkey, which might be kind of interesting to actually go with a 0-1 ninja monkey or something like that and leave him on strong. In fact, why not? We don't have to spend bank on a tack shooter. Let's just go with a ninja. It'll be fun to use because we never use him. It'll be interesting. See if he actually can work out fantastic. I think I'm just going to go with a 0-1 ninja because all I really need to do is pop those black balloons. So we're going to actually see. We're going to see what happens. I mean, these are extremely long levels at the moment. As you can tell, we're on level 5, and they're still 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So pretty slow, I'd say. Pretty slow. He's still not rushed. Oh, there's those black balloons. So we're actually going to put him on strong. Put him on Seeking Shuriken, and that should pop through all those black balloons there. Again, if you leave him on strong and you got the Seeking thing, they should just go bloop and pop right through those 2 blacks. Obviously, my cannon's doing a fantastic job. Maybe we'll have to get something else in the meantime, especially for level 8 and stuff. Those regrows might be a little bit more of a problem than this. And also, I think this ninja is actually cheaper than the tax shooter altogether. If you think about it, he's $500 plus that $200 upgrade. I think it was $260 or something, $270, something like that. So that's like $770 compared to a tax shooter, which cost $390. Then the 2 upgrades, which each cost about $300 each, and then another $500 to get that 3-0 tax shooter up. So over $1,000 compared to this, about $700. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all, especially because all you really need him for is those black balloon popping power, because the cannon is just unbelievably amazing versus all the rest of the balloons. So we're doing a very, very good job so far. He's going with kind of an ice stalling strategy. Maybe that's why the game is actually lasting a little bit longer than it probably should. But I think the way it works now, I think I don't pay attention to the forums enough, even though I probably should, because I'm kind of a busy person. I'm kind of been doing a lot of crazy things lately trying to get my channel all set up. But I think that once you pop all of the balloons on your side, there's like a 3-second delay or something like that, and then the next wave starts. So it really doesn't matter how many balloons are on your enemy's screen, as long as you're going to pop all of your balloons. It's pretty much going to start the next wave automatically. So it pretty much limits ice stalling completely. At least that's what I think. So now I have a really, really nice solid economy going right now. I mean, I'm already on 730 something on round 9, and we have a nice long level coming up here. That round 9 is just straight up green balloons the entire time, and then once you get to level 10, you have to actually start getting up more defensive towers. But for right now, I'm just going to bank on getting a lot of economy, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do for level 12 and 13. I got my mortar up, but I don't know if I want to go with a bunch of ninjas or if I want to go with just Ring of Fire or something. So I think I need to stop right around now, 829. He's going to have a really solid defense until probably around 18, so just thinking about that, I don't think I'm going to rush him too much. But I can kind of, yeah, I think I need to go straight for a mortar now. These are going to be those quickie levels. So let's get that guy up. Get him up to Bernie stuff. Hopefully I can get those black balloons popped in time. Come on, birdie stuff. And we did lose a few lives right there, so not the best thing in the entire world, just not the worst thing either. And I don't know, I'm kind of running out of money, actually, to be honest with you guys. Level 13 could be a toughie level. Definitely could be a toughie for us, especially if we don't have a really nice high-level ninja. So, Ring of Fire, I don't know if I want to get a Ring of Fire or just kind of spam the cannons, even though cannons do not have enough black popping power. I'm kind of feeling a little bit scared right now. So I have my full camo section there. I don't know what he was thinking with that stuff. But I think we'll be able to afford a 4-2 ninja by the time level 13 comes out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Still about $2,700 away. That is quite a bit of money for us. But he's still going with just regular pink balloons. I don't know if he tried to rush me with a regrow camo rush, or just a regrow rush right now. It probably would not be too good for me. But now that I have this up, I'm feeling okay about myself, but it's still not perfect. I don't know, I feel a little bit afraid still against those black balloons. So I don't know if I should have went for a 4-2 cannon instead. Maybe that would be a little bit better. But he's just going with a little bit of economy now, as you can tell, with these black balloons. But I think this guy will help out a lot versus regrow ceramics, which normally you have a little bit of a weakness with just a couple boomerangs over there. Honestly, if I look at his defense right now, I think it's pretty good. He's got a really solid defense. He's getting some economy as well, so his economy is probably right around where mine is. I mean, in fact, it might be even a little bit higher because he went with those boomerangs a little bit earlier on. And Rigo Ceramic should not be a big deal for me right now. He's still just going economy. I think he understands that I have a pretty solid defense as well. But Rigo Rainbows could be my demise. I'm not sure if I would be able to pop the ball. This guy, I mean, he's good. But the main thing is am I going to pop all the black balloons? That's the key thing, especially because I have them on strong right now. And if he sends out leads or something like that mixed in, maybe that could, again, cause a problem. You don't really think about those things because nobody really sees ninjas too often. I don't use ninjas because usually I think of them as bad, but since the recent buff, hey, maybe they're going to be a little bit more effective than I think. Also, I think one of the best things about them is the extreme curvature that they can actually get with those Seeking Shurikens. Before it was like, oh, just curve a little bit and then they just fly off into the distance. But not anymore, not anymore. They actually kind of changed that up so they can hook around pretty darn fast there. And pretty much, it's not that they never miss balloons, but they miss balloons a lot less often. And that's definitely a key feature to the ninja here. Amazing ninjas. But as you can tell, I mean, black balloons are getting completely rocked, so I can only assume that Regrow Rainbows would probably get pretty close to rocked as well. Pretty close, especially with my 3-0 cannon action, and also I got this guy right here. He'll pop a lot of those zebras and blacks and stuff down to nothing as well. And if need be, I mean, I have such a high economy that I can get a quick 3-0 cannon or something like that. So we're going to start saving up for one of those guys. He's going with a bunch of frag cannons right now, so I don't know if I want to rush with a quick Moab on level 18, like as soon as it comes out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop going economy right now. I have a pretty solid economy. If I can survive these first few rounds here, I'll be able to survive pretty darn easily into the late game, basically. He's got one Moab Mauler up, which should be enough, but if I can get a one Moab past his ice towers right here, basically I don't think he's going to be able to pop all of that with the rest of his popping power right here. So I'm going to go for one regrow. I always go with regrows. I almost always go with regrows. Regrow Moab right here. $2,000. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but oh, he's got 2 Moab Maulers now, so that's definitely not going to happen. Alright. Alrighty. Me, on the other hand, I mean, look, I don't really have a solid defense. I'm kind of hoping that he's going to try and rush me. I can build some stuff up really quick. His economy is going to get a little bit hindered, but it looks like he doesn't even want to rush me still. Don't completely understand, but hey, it's up to him. So I'll just kind of spend a little bit of economy here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to kind of save up. I'm just going to save up and maybe go for a gigantic, huge Mega BFB rush in level 20 or something like that. That could totally work for me. It depends if he's going to rush me first or if I'm going to rush him first. That's really the big deal here. And maybe I'll just go for a quick camo, kind of like a camo thing. Just get some camo balloons through his mortar right here, and we'll be totally fine. We'll get some regrows or something going. We'll get some regrow Moabs, regrow BFBs, and all that stuff. All that goody stuff over there. As you can tell, our 3-0 Cannon and 4-2 Ninja are doing just plain amazing together. Really can't complain right now, even on these kind of hard levels, 19 and 20. When ceramics come out on the next level here, which just basic ceramics will come on the next level here, I think we'll be able to take those guys down as well pretty easily. Especially because versus all those strong balloons, you actually send a lot of them back to the front there. So you get a couple shots through there, and I think the next level is level 20. I think we're just going to go for a giant rush on him. Oh no, we're going to wait till 22. Yeah, let's wait till 22. If he tries to rush me, I got to get some Moabs up really quick here, guys. Or Moab Maulers up really quick here. I know I'm playing kind of tight here, guys, but that's basically what I got to do. Got to do to survive or to send out a giant rush against him. So I'm hoping that these levels are actually going to go by really fast, because as you can tell, my defense is just plain awful at the moment. And I think he's going to try and rush me as well pretty darn soon. Maybe he's waiting to do the exact same thing against me that I'm trying to do right now. Oh my goodness, that would be just plain crazy. Just plain crazy. If there's a lot of balloons coming out, what I would do is upgrade first of all to a 4-2 cannon, and then I'd probably get another 4-2 cannon right next to it. But otherwise, other than that, I'd get a bunch of Moab Maulers first, and then I'd start getting these guys up a little bit more to get some extra popping power beyond that. As you can tell, his camo detection was a little bit late there, but that was just the regular one. So we're going to go for regrow BFB rushes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to send out some camo pinks right underneath. Oh, he's going for a rush against me as well. This is going to be tight, guys. Oh, man. Ho, 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 ho. I don't know what to do. I sent out another Moab underneath that as well, because I don't think he has enough Moab popping power. I don't know. There's the Moab. It's going to be faster than his BFBs over there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be very intense here, guys. So intense. Looks like a Moab is actually going... Oh, he's actually trying to get his Moab Maulers up now. And it looks like... Oh, man, it looks like he's going to actually start popping these things. And it looks like we are going to win with this crazy rush right here. We're basically saying that we're going to beat him before he's going to beat us. There's 4 ceramics running right through his defense. Just plain amazing. Good game, buddy. Kind of a weird defense. Kind of a weird strategy. You guys don't normally see things like that where we're just kind of trying to make it so the other person loses first. I know. I could have built a bunch of Moab Maulers and stuff instead and tried to defend the rush, and basically, if I beat that rush, I would have won. But I kind of went with a different strategy today and kind of went for an all-out rush. As you could tell, I didn't build enough defense, and he actually went with kind of the same thing as well. He kind of went with a bunch of... he sold all his Moab Maulers and stuff just to get that solid rush in. So we're going to go with another one here. Ninjas, are they a viable source of killing power? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, personally, I think they would be kind of weak against regrow rainbows, especially compared to a Ring of Fire or something like that. But at the same time, they're very good versus those black balloons, which normally you have to spend a little bit more money versus those tack shooters. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to get a tack shooter again. We're going to go with the cannon again. I really like the monkey ace. I don't know why. I just like monkey aces for a lot of these games. And then, you know what, instead of going with a mortar, we're going to go with a monkey village. Reason being is that I'm going to have a little bit of camo popping power with my monkey ace, hopefully, and I shouldn't have to worry too much about those camo balloons. If I get a 3-2 monkey ace up, it's going to be hard for him to get camo balloons through my defense unless he has a really, really, really big rush. And then by that point, maybe I'll just sell a couple towers really quick and get a monkey village up to 0-2 or something. That's just the thought process right now, if he does do that. You know, you always got to think of these weaknesses and what's going to happen at what time. So here we go, round 1. It started a little bit late there, it seemed like. It usually starts at 0-0. Very slow game right now. I don't know what's going on here. There are no balloons coming out? Oh, dude, this guy is just... No. This guy's computer sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We're not playing a game at this speed. That's just plain awful. That was just awful, guys. The time is going by like 1/3 the speed. Or something like that. I hope we don't have to face him again. If we do, I'm just going to surrender again, and I'm going to have to go in defend mode. Again, my record does not matter to me whatsoever. If you guys want to think I'm a worse player because my record is not fantastic, that's fine by me. But honestly, I think... Oh, come on. Come on. We're going to go play a defend mode game, guys. We're just going to randomize, whatever. I mean, unless somehow magically he comes... It starts playing like a regular speed, we're just going to have to give up. I don't know, it's just not fun to have to deal with going really, really slow like that. It is lame. It's the servers. I don't know why the servers are like that. But as you can tell, I don't know, it seems like it's going by a lot faster now. I'm hoping that it's going to be going at regular speed. If it is, I'm fine with playing. I don't know. I guess it's fast enough for me. Even though we want random towers, we'll make this work, guys. It's going to be basically, it's going to be a hard thing for our camo popping power. But of course, we're going to play a slow game today. That means we're not going to get as many games in here. I don't know, it's just so slow. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. That's too bad. I'm sorry, I really am. But let's just play a defend mode game really quick. Just have some fun with it, and then we'll go back to Assault and hopefully not have to deal with that stupid slow motion stuff. I really wish that Ninja Cube would fix that stuff, except based on what I've heard is that they don't know what's wrong. Basically, like, they didn't change anything with the servers, and it just started happening with the update, which doesn't really make much sense if you ask me. So here we go, we got Mooney18. He's not that great, he's 35 and 28, but he could still be a pretty good challenge. Defend mode is definitely tough to play on cards. So let's get my Boomer Cannon. You need dart monkeys, and then you need some sort of camo detection, so I usually just stick with the monkey village. Monkey village! Could go with a couple different things here. You can go with Darling Guns or something like that for some good late game stuff, but I think this is good enough for me. Usually I just like Boomerang's cannons. Even though Boomerang got extremely expensive, they're still a very good source of popping power. Not gonna lie, they're good. So I'm actually going to get to the $1,000 income boost first thing here. I know it kind of sucks. I really hope that this guy isn't... going to be super slow motion as well, especially on defend mode. That would just be like the most slow motion game in the entire world. Definitely not the correct speed, but still not terrible, I don't think. So let me just exit out of everything that I have on my computer, just in case it is me. Just in case. I don't think it is, but that's okay. It's okay, guys. We're gonna get that $1,000 income boost. We gotta get that guy up, and then bam, shazam, we're gonna rock this stuff. We're gonna rock this guy, starting with a ninja, which honestly is not that bad of a thing anymore. I would have thought if he did this before the update, I would have said, "Oh my God, this guy went with a ninja, easy win for us." But no, not anymore. It's definitely a little bit more lenient with those ninjas. I think that they can maybe be used kind of effectively. So we're already up to... Man, we already lost a lot of lives. This is the only real problem that I have with going with the $1,000 income boost. But if you guys know anything about defend mode, you guys know that the only life that matters is that little last life right there. That little one... The one little life there is the only thing that matters. So you can feel free to lose all of these lives and not care at all. At least that's the way I think about it. Let's get my Dart Monkey up, though. We got to get a 0-3 Dart Monkey up pretty darn soon here. Let's get him up. At least he'll get one pop in. Bam! Got him up. And now you got to get him all the way up to 0-3. 0-3-0-3. I'm just going to leave him on first for now. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but I don't know. I just hope that he gets enough pops out of his stuff, and maybe by the time he gets over here, I can get another upgrade here. Razor Sharp Darts. Come on, Razor Sharps. There we go. Razor Sharp Darts. And still missing a lot of balloons here. Not the hugest problem in the entire world, but still not fantastic. And now we're going to switch him over to last. I feel like that level is one of those iffy levels that's just hard to do it without losing very many lives. There we go. We got triple darts now, and now we can start going more economy balloons. We're going to go with a couple 300s, and then we're going to switch over to those $1,000 upgrades now. As far as dart monkey position, I don't know. I think I did a pretty decent job. Not fantastic, but pretty darn decent. And our economy is all the way up to 120. Well, his is probably not quite as high right now. It's probably like 95, if not 105 at the moment. So he's got more lives, but that means he's going less economy. All right, let's see. Let's ask him. And then he got more upgrades for his ninja as well. So as you can tell, not a lot of popping power, and that's kind of the main problem with his defense at the moment. But we can get a lot more economy up actually. Level 5 is nice and easy. Level 6 is a little bit tougher, but that shouldn't be a big problem. I think I'm going to get one more of these, one $1,000 upgrade, and then I'm going to start getting a bunch of good towers up. In fact, I might go with one more dart monkey over here. I don't know, should I get one more 0-3 dart monkey before I get that $1,000 income boost? I don't know, these levels are kind of easy. We're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. He didn't want to tell me his economy, by the way. I guess he's just... It's okay. That's fair enough. But he's going to lose a lot of lives on this level right here, because level 10 has a lot of those grouped blues at the end there, which can be mega problems for things like a ninja. He's got it up to 1-1, it looks like. But that's still just not enough popping power, especially versus those grouped blues. He's already letting the non-grouped blues get through. As you can tell, I'm doing a decent job of popping these grouped blues. Let's just guy out first. Do a little bit of micro action. Micro, again, because a lot of people don't know what it is. I just repeat it in a lot of my videos. It's micromanagement. It just means doing little things in the game to make your towers just do a little bit more popping power or be just a little bit better. So I think just based on his defense right now and his ninja stuff, we're probably not going to go too much economy. Probably going to get this income boost right there and then start saving up for some really good towers. I don't know if I want to get a dart monkey right now. Was this guy on last? Yep. Switch it back to last. That's going to be the most popping power that you can get out of that tower. This guy as well going to be on last. I'm kind of glad we played defend mode on one of these harder levels instead of one of the easier levels, because it means we can get back to assault games pretty darn soon here. Oh no, we missed with that stuff. Switch him to first for a little while. Maybe he'll get a little bit extra pops out of here. Not miss that last little red balloon. And bam, popped them all of them on that level right there. And let's also get a boomerang right here. A couple of these low level towers. Sometimes it's a little bit better to go with a bunch of low level towers than massing a bunch of, or not like, than massing a few high level towers. For example, getting a bunch of 0-3 dart monkeys, the only real problem I have with that is that sometimes they miss, and then when they double miss, it just gets a lot of balloons through there. Well, if you have a bunch of low level towers, the chances of actually missing on all those towers is much less. It's just that they have less popping power usually, so that's usually the thing about it. Less popping power, but less chances of missing, and in certain cases, it's the best way to go. Now, I am going to save up for this. I don't know. I can get either one $1,000 income boost again, or I could play it safe and go with a 0-3 or 2-3 dart monkey. And that's a very good question. I don't know. I only really need it for level 20 here, so let's go with one more income boost. And if I need to, I will just sell my dart monkey really quick and rebuy him as required. But as you can tell, we're going to move him back to first again. Again, a little bit of micro here just to make me lose a little bit less lives. And every single life can actually matter in this game. And now I can start saving up. We'll get him up to, I'm going to get him up to 0-3 first. I know it's still $1,000 that we have to get on this level, but this is a nice, easy level, actually. It's just a bunch of green balloons here. And this guy's going to pop most of them. We're going to have a little bit of cleanup over here. I think the biggest problem is going to be those last big groups of greens. But if we do a little bit of popping power with this guy, we'll be just fine. And as you can tell, he's going to lose a lot of lives on this level. I don't think there's any way he can actually get no lives lost on this one, especially versus those big grouped greens. And by the time he gets to level 10, black balloons are going to start overwhelming a little bit. So. This guy, bam, shazam, look at that, easy rockets right there. We have a nice income of 290 at the moment, and we can get them all the way up to a 2-3 boomerang. So he actually didn't do that bad versus those grouped greens and stuff, kind of surprisingly. I would have thought he would have lost more lives. And the black balloons are kind of going in his favor at the moment as well. He's got double shot too. So I think by the time he gets to, oh yeah, level 14 is going to be difficult for him. I don't know what he's going to do about that. He's going to get a cannon or something. He's got to get something up for those lead balloons. Me knowing exactly what's going to come out on every single level kind of gives me a big advantage. Because all I know is it's whatever the level is, double it. That's the BTD 5 level. And I know all the BTD 5 levels, so bam, I know what's coming out. Know what's coming out. I am not going to, on the other hand, get the huge income boost, the $7,500 income boost. But we have to start getting ready because those zebra balloons can be a big pain for us. So instead of having them be a big pain, I'm actually going to go with another 2-3 boomerang. And for right now, I'm just going to get him up to 2-0. Put him on last, of course. This guy's on last as well. The reason why I put them on last is because they keep hooking and shooting down straight down this thing. The only thing is they're worse against is regrow balloons, is when you keep them on last. Everything else they are much, much better on. If you leave them on first, he's going to start shooting over here and stuff like that, and all of his hooking action will not actually hook around into other balloons. So definitely a huge pain for you if you do that. Huge pain. And I don't know, maybe... actually, he did a fantastic... Whoa, that ninja is doing a good job against those guys. I don't have any ninjas in my arsenal at all. But we obviously owned the zebras just as easily. So I think we have a much better defense than him right now, but it just doesn't really seem like it. For example, I've spent almost over $2,000 on this guy, $600 on this guy. Well, he's only probably spent about $1,500 to $2,000 on those guys all the way around. Uh-oh, this could be a pretty big issue for me. I just got another 0-3 boomerang. I did not want to lose there, so I got 2 of those guys up really quick. And there you go. There's some lead balloons trying to get through his defense. He did not have enough. He did not have any lead popping power, and this is going to be pretty darn close here. Looks like he's going to lose some lives, and there's going to be more lead balloons coming around on this level. And how many are we going to make him lose? He's down to 50-something already. We have a really solid defense. I got another $1,000 income boost. We have a really nice income so far. I don't think we're not going to lose until at least Moab's right now, even with this defense. Him, on the other hand, it's going to be tight. Going to be tight. Ceramics are going to be a big problem for him unless somehow he gets really, really lucky with a ninja bloonjitsu thing where they send them back to the beginning. That's the only way that I could see him actually doing a really good job against them. Or if he gets bloonjitsu up. If he gets bloonjitsu up, he's pretty much set. See, now is a good question. Do you want to get that $7,500 income boost, or do you want to just kind of chill and get the thousands? To be honest, I think I'm going to have so much better of an income than him that I really am not going to need it. And going with it is actually going to kind of make it harder on myself in the long run. And I don't like making it harder on myself. I like making it nice and easy. Make it nice and easy for everybody. And he's still losing lives over there. At least on my screen, he's losing lots of lives. Maybe on his screen, he's not. But just looking at that, I think his biggest demise or his biggest problem is going to be the upcoming levels here. 18 through 20 are very, very tough levels indeed. Very tough indeed. But he's doing a good job. I don't know. I really can't tell you guys. I thought he would be doing worse with just his 2 towers right there, but he's doing a good job. So we're just going to keep saving up our money. I don't know. Maybe I will go with a $7,500 income boost just to be awesome. Just to be awesome like that. But 20, I don't think I can beat 20 with my defense at the moment. My current defense. So I'll probably have to get at least a 3-0 cannon or something like that up as well. Now if I lose this game, I'm just going to feel really bad because I have $4,000 saved up right now. $4,000 saved up right now. Do you guys understand what that is? That's a lot of towers. That's another two more 2-3 boomerangs, believe it or not. Or just about a 4-2 cannon at the moment. Or I can get a monkey village, get awesome camo detection and all that stuff, because camo balloons are going to come on level 21. You got to keep that in mind. But if I can get, maybe I will sell my dart monkey really quick and get that $7,500 income boost. Level 18 is going to be a nice easy level for us. It's going to be a bunch of pink balloons. Not going to be tough at all. So I can't believe that these rounds are going by so slow. I really wish the game would just get fixed by now. We've only played 2 games so far, and we're already 30 minutes into this video, believe it or not. So very slow indeed. Level 19 is tough on the other hand, and it's kind of fast as well. So you got to be prepared. You got to get ready to build a bunch of stuff right here, guys. So let's do this nice and quick. We're going to get 1 more of these. Spam, bam, and now we got to get a bunch of really solid defenses up. We're going to get another boomerang over here, another 3-0 boomerang, then we're going to start getting our monkey village up, and then probably a 3-0 cannon as well. So I got to save up for this guy. He's very expensive. Glaive Ricochet is up to $1,500. $1,500. I keep trying to say like $1,500 and stuff like that, but that's not true at all. But now we have a solid defense for this level. Regrow ceramics are going to be a different story, but we have such a high income right now that it really should not matter too much. And I do have to get my monkey village up very soon here for level 21. So, if need be, I will sell a tower really quick for that level 21 monkey village thing. But it's going to be tight. And now that we have that, he's got bloonjitsu as well. But Moabs are going to be his demise, I think. I really don't think he's going to be able to get enough economy for that stuff. I really doubt his economy is much more than 400 or so. We got this guy up. We got the +1 poppages for all those things. I need to start saving up, even though these ceramics are coming out like right now. Very close game indeed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no. No, please don't. No, 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 no! Why did I do that? Chris, you loser! You're such a loser, Chris. Why did you do that? If only had my 3-0 cannon, I would have easily survived that. Terrible. I'm terrible. I need to work on my defend a little bit. I don't play defend enough to actually be good at this. But I definitely should not have gotten that $7,500 income boost. I should have just chilled with it, but I am stupid like that, and I try to do that all the time. So don't follow in my lead. Don't follow my footsteps. Just go on your own. And, this guy. Alright, definitely a decent player. Yeah, I got more experience than him, of course, but he's not bad at all. He's got about a 2-ish to 1 win ratio. And we're going to go with, since this is kind of a hard level on cards, we're still going to go with the boomerangs. I like the boomerang still. I'm going to try out the ninjas again. I'm going to say screw tack shooters today, get the cannons, and then we're going to get some sort of camo detection, which is going to be our mortar. So basically, we're going to rely mostly on the boomerang cannon action, which may be a support ninja or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. But I think the 2-3 boomerang is just going to be unbelievably amazing for these early levels if we can get him up. But of course, you guys know how we roll. We get a cannon first, put him on close, and then we're going to start getting our boomerang up. Now the thing about going with the boomerang in these early levels is that you have to get your 2-3 boomerang up a little bit earlier than what we're used to, and you can't go as much economy in the early game. And that also means you got to sell your cannon nice and quick. And he's going with farms in this level. Oh my goodness, yes. So you can actually go with farms on this level and have it be a super viable source of income. So I could have gone with farms as well, but then I would have had to sacrifice my ninja, which would have been totally fine by me. I don't play enough with the farms to know exactly how fantastic they are, but I definitely do need to check them out more than what I normally do. But the good thing about him going farms is that I can get a lot more income because I don't have to buy as many towers to defend with. But we're still going to get our 2-3 boomerang up. We're going to get him up. We got to, just in case he starts sending out those pink balloons and stuff. At least get a 0-0 for now. And he's going with a lot of farms up there. I mean, he's got a decent defense. I hope that he goes with 2 farms, and maybe we can rush him really quick on that soon upcoming level. Again, I might go with a little bit more income than usual and just say screw the lives if he does try and rush me with a couple sets of pinks in here. I usually like to stick with at least 310. Sometimes I go to 315, sometimes even higher. Sometimes just hold it down consistently on those easy levels. But especially when you have a 3-0 cannon, you can just say, screw the lives, I don't care about those. But we're going to go 315 today, 315, and then we'll start saving up for these guys. This is going to be a kind of hard thing to save up for, but we'll send out 2 things of pinks, 3 things of pinks, and if he's going to have to get something up for those guys, and kind of keeping him at bay with these pinks is going to allow him to not send anything out against me as well. And there you go, he finally got his 2-3 boomerang up. He might start rushing me with those 2-3 boomerang, or those pinks, but I got my 0-3 up, and now we're doing pretty darn good here, guys. We're going to start sending out some more economy. I at least got a 0-3, and that's going to allow me to pop some of the pink balloons. Soon after that, I will get a multi-target up. I don't really understand the whole thing about him getting another boomerang right there. It doesn't really make sense to me, but hey, that's okay if he wants to do that. That's just fine. He's again going to go with mostly farm economy, so he's going to have to start getting some more farms up soon, or else he's just going to be way, way behind. There they are. There's another farm. I just realized his name. Gay. That's kind of funny, but still not that cool at all. So, all right. What we got going on? So you're noticing that I'm really not spending that much money on a solid defense. If he starts rushing me with any sort of pinks or blacks or something, I'd lose lives. But I'm deciding not to upgrade my stuff in the essence of getting more economy. And that's one thing that a lot of noob cakes don't really understand. They think, oh, I'll just get a really, really nice defense, and then I can start getting economy up. But what you should be doing is getting just enough to survive, or making sure you have enough stuff to upgrade things, and in the meantime, just only get economy up. So to be honest, the best thing for me to do is just to be keeping $1,700 exactly, or about $2,000 exactly, and getting income besides that, but it's just a little bit tougher to do, and I like to make it easy on myself, and the way to make it easy on yourself is just to stick with upgrading something, and then just hold down that 2 button or the 3 button or whatever, just to get some extra economy here. Now, black balloons will still not do anything, but I'm still going to try out and send out a few black balloons here just in case. Just in case, maybe we can overwhelm him with a few black balloons in between those greens. I really don't think so, but hey, if we get something through, that's awesome. And plus his boomerang is actually on first, not on last, which is actually allowing us to get some balloons through his defense. Look at that, he's down quite a few lives there. Those greens are kind of overwhelming him, so let's set out a couple blacks here. I'm actually going to set out some regrow blacks soon here, because he does not have his boomerang on last. Just plain terrible terrible on his side, but I still think he has a really decent defense. I'm going to send out, come on, send out those regrow blacks. I got to keep him from putting that guy on last. Regrow and blacks and whites going crazy here, and we're going to finally get up to our 2-3 boomerang. So I'm hoping that these regrows are actually going to do a little bit better than what I'm seeing right now. They're doing a decent job, and they're actually slightly overwhelming him. I mean, he's not really losing very many lives. On my side, it looks like he's losing a lot of lives, but for some reason he's not. Not losing very many at all. So we wasted a tiny bit of money just to do a little bit of damage. Is it worth it? Sometimes, sometimes not. I don't know. It probably wasn't worth it for those 15 lives, but that's okay. We still need to get some stuff up. Regrow yellows right now would be a big problem for me, though. So we need to get something up for that. We're going to put our mortar right in the middle there. We'll get them up to 2. As you can tell, it does a lot of pops right in the middle there. It pops pretty much everything all the way around. And you can get them up to 1, 2, and 3. Signal flare, I got full camera detection. I have a really bad economy right now. We're getting up to 700. I feel like 700 is just a number that you need to at least have just to do any sort of good stuffs over there. Now, he's only got 2 farms, so normally good players can get up about 3 to 4 to even 5, 6 farms up. And knowing that he's only got 2, I am understanding that his economy's not that great either. It really isn't. He's going with mostly boomerangs as his defense and stuff like that. So maybe we can do a decent job. I'm not really going with any ninjas today. I think this is going to be a kind of close game, especially with his decent record, so I'm actually not going to do that. I am just going to stick with boomerangs at the moment. So I think the best thing I can do is actually sell this cannon, put it in a better spot, and then get ready for a 3-0 boomerang as necessary. If he does try and rush me those regrow rainbows, I'll get a quick, nice 3-0 boomerang, and I think that should be enough defense to actually defend any sort of regrow rainbow rush. Him, on the other hand, I don't know, maybe I should rush him with a regrow. Oh, he's going for the rush. So I got that guy up. I'm going to go with another 3-0 cannon, hopefully. Come on, get it up, get it up. I need a few more things here. This is going to be very close here, guys. Very close indeed. I got this guy on first as well. It looks like we actually are going to be able to defend off this rush. Just plain amazing. So freaking close right there. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we did it. Yes, we fended off the rush. It's not game over now. He can still beat me with things. For example, a regrow ceramic rush. So we're basically just going to defend until I can make sure that I can defeat him. So I'm really glad that I got those 2 3-0 cannons up, and it looks like he's going for regrow blacks for some reason. Complete waste of time, waste of money there. In fact, he could have probably maybe beat me with a couple camos in between those regrow rainbows. Make sure these guys are now on last, and he just keeps sending out these silly little rushes that are not going to be able to defeat me. We're going to send out a couple quick regrow ceramics and see how these are going to do against him. Maybe we can just end the game right here. Maybe not, but maybe. So it looks like regrow ceramics are going to be a pretty big problem for him, and it looks like I think we're going to defeat him with those regrow ceramics. Yes, we did it! Yes! It was a very close game. It's a nice comeback thing from my last defend game, because I just felt bad about that stupid defend game. I don't know, I guess. Alright, so let's play another assault one here. That was pretty darn fun if you ask me. Play another one, play a nice fun one for you guys. Maybe do something a little bit different. I don't know. I'd really like to incorporate a monkey ace into my strategy a little bit. For example, I was really excited to use the monkey ace in yin yang, but I wasn't able to do that because of the slow game. It's kind of not exciting at all. Alright, so this guy's kind of a noob cake. He's 8 and 9, so that means that we have to, I don't know, we'll go with boats today. We don't use boats, so let's use boats. And again, it's just using these little things can make the game that much more fun. Also, glue gunners, mortars, and cannons. Very weird. Very weird, I agree. But usable. Definitely usable. It's not going randoms. I think we can easily beat this guy with these 4 towers. You might be just looking at it and going with glue gunners? Chris? Did you really just go glue gunners? Why? Why did you do that? That's a terrible idea. Maybe. Maybe not. So anyways, we are going to go with this 3-0 cannon. In fact, I'm going to put my 3-0 cannon more towards this end of the map. And just start sending out red balloons as quick as possible. We'll get them up to frag bomb. Why the heck not? Get them up to frag bomb. You can easily afford that on level 1. Now, the red balloons are still a little bit on the slow side. I really wish that this game would speed up just a little bit. As you can tell, the game time is a little bit slower than real time. If you just paid attention to that little YouTube thing, I can just look over at Audacity over here, which I'm using to record my audio, and I can tell that the seconds go by a little bit faster than the seconds on here. For example, about 30 seconds real time is only about 20 seconds on this little clock. So a little bit slower, about 66% slower than what it should be, which is kind of sad if you think about it. 66% slower. The game should be running faster. So we're going to get these cluster bombs up pretty quick. As you can tell, we're pretty much doing the exact same strategy. I used a little bit more tower placement, I guess you could say, but he probably just didn't care as much as I do. I'm kind of one of those OCD people about my tower placements. I really like to be in like a specific place for a specific reason. I don't just kind of put it there because it looks like a decent spot. And we got the cluster bombs up. This is also the new map Pumpkin Patch, which means it's going to be kind of easy because, as you can tell, it goes all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all that stuff. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4 passes throughout the entire map, while Rally is only 3. So you basically got even more time to defend than even Rally, which we know that on Rally we can usually get really late game pretty easily, actually, with just regular in-game economy. So what do we have to do next? Singles, oh my god, fast cooldown BFBs. I really wish that they would include some sort of higher level balloon or like 2 times speed oh my gods or something like that for more monies. I feel like that would be one of the best things you could possibly do in this game, because it would actually allow us to not go into those super late game things if we wanted to. If we wanted to send out a speedies oh my god as the first thing, I mean, I think it would definitely add some strategy to the game. But maybe not. You know, a lot of people disagree with me. They're like, no, Chris, we don't really need that. The game's pretty accurate right now. It's pretty good. It's kind of fun. You don't usually go late game too much. And you know what? I would kind of agree with that. You really don't go late game too much. But versus some really good players, you can easily get to level 38 on those big levels pretty much every single time, unless they do magically get past you with some camel rushes or something like that. And that's the thing about it. It's like it's an all-out rush. It's only one exciting time in the game. That's the only thing I really dislike about the game, is that there's usually not that many rushes going out against each other. Usually one gigantic rush at the end there, and that's pretty much it. So as you can tell, we got a nice little cannon attack going on here, both 3-0s, and he's got a nice little attack shooter army down there. I don't know what's going on down there. Maybe he's gonna get a bunch of Ring of Fires or something. Ring of Fire! Rawr! Yeah, burn things! Rawr! But maybe he won't. Maybe he'll get Blade Shoot or something. I don't know. Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants to do. So now I have to start thinking, what am I going to do about those black balloons? That's a good question, Chris. I don't know what I'm going to do about those black balloons. I can go with the glue gunner, I can go with the mortar, or I can go with my boat. I can go with any 3 of those things. Or I can go with frag bombs if I really want to. That would be an interesting strategy to use. Just use frag bombs for your black popping power. Not going to be completely perfect, but still probably pretty reasonable to do. So anyways, we're going to see if he's going to rush me those black balloons. They're going to come out down here, so I got to get some stuff up pretty darn fast. As you can tell, I'm leaving some money in my arsenal down there. I'm not spending it all right now. And he does not realize my weakness of black balloons. Or maybe he just decides not to use them. I'm not really sure, but as you can tell, his economy has just got to be terrible at the moment. But he is a noob, so it's completely understandable. But he's got a solid defense, so that's the thing about him. He understands how to defend, he just doesn't understand how to attack, and he doesn't really pay attention to everything on the screen at the entire time. Which, obviously, for newer players, can be a pretty big problem. Just paying attention to everything all at once. It's kind of overwhelming. You got to pay attention to your towers, you got to pay attention to the defense, you got to pay attention to any rushes that could possibly come out against you, and then you also have to pay attention to the round, what's going to come out, are there going to be lead balloons coming out in the next round or something like that, and thinking about rushes. Rushes are one of the hardest things to actually build in the game. What kind of good rushes could you possibly send out? And as you can tell, because I'm not really going with any sort of tower army right now, I can kind of survive with very little. Just a 1-3-0 cannon is making me survive very, very well. And I mean, obviously, I'm kind of going a little bit. I'm kind of stretching my luck a little bit because of going with all this monies. I have very little at the moment, and if somehow he does rush me with those regrow blacks and I can't get something up in time, that can cause my demise pretty darn quick here. But I'm just thinking that I can get something up in time. All it takes is 6 seconds there, and he's not going to rush me right away. So I am actually going to probably get even more economy right now. Why the heck not? His defense is not that amazing, as you can tell. But he's also, I just thought about this. He probably doesn't have tier 4 towers. So those noob cakish players don't have tier 4 towers. They only have the tier 3s. And when you only have tier 3s like that, it can be hard to survive into the late game. So we're probably going to kill him with those Rico Rainbows, to be completely honest with you. And instead of going with the boat now for my next my next towers, I can actually just say screw it and go with a mortar. The Bernie stuff will burn through the black balloons. If he does start any regrow balloons or lead balloons or anything on the 10 or 11, I should be able to defend those guys off pretty easily as well. And because my economy is so high, up to about 1,000 right now, which I'm going to stop right at 1,000. There we go, we got above 1,000, and now let's get our mortar up. Let's get them up. There's really not that many spaces for big towers, though. Monkey aces, mortars, things like that. You really can't fit them too easily. And there's some black balloons that are coming out like normal. We got Bernie stuff over there. Come on. Alright, so I missed a little bit over there, so let's get this one Bernie stuffed. There we go, we got Bernie stuff, we'll get a little bit accurate, and we'll get more bigger explosions. Move my mortar over here just a little bit. And I need to move around a little bit. I know I'm going a little bit crazy with this stuff, but I had to do that just to survive. And now I have a really solid economy. We're going to probably beat him with some regrow rainbow rushes, probably even on round 15 or something. I'm probably not going to go right at level 13, because I think he's going to try and rush me first, and I'm just going to build something up really quick to defeat him. So let's get a nice solid defense going here, guys. Let's get a 4-2 cannon. It's going to be just a few seconds here. That'll stop a pretty big regrow rainbow rush, along with maybe one boat here. Get one boat right here with at least grape shot. Put him on strong. And I don't see anything really getting through my defense too easily right now. Really can't fit 2 boats in here, can ya? Oh, that kind of sucks. But we got grape shot. We got faster shooting. Put him on strong. If I want to get a cannon boat up, I sure can do that. But as you can tell, his defense is just plain terrible. He's got a couple... I mean, he can't really deal with too much stuff with just 2 or 3 towers. It's tough. It really is. It's hard to get late game with that stuff. So just showing you guys how bad his defense really is. We'll go with 2 regrow rainbows just right now, just to show you guys, because I'm not really too worried about my defense right now. And if that kills him, that just shows how bad those tier 3 towers really are. It kind of sucks. But it looks like he's actually doing a pretty darn decent job with the 3-0 cannon, and he does actually defend that rush. Now keep in mind that I wasn't trying to kill him there. I was just kind of showing you guys that two groups of regrow rainbows can get pretty darn far in his defense. Imagine 6 of them. Imagine 8 of them, which we'll send out fairly soon here. As well as probably some regrow ceramics or something. But I don't think I'm actually going to do with the regrow ceramics. Probably just regrow rainbows for now. Because yeah, he's got these tack shooters. Those guys are good versus ceramic balloons. So why even do that? So I got a 4-0 cannon. Let's get a 4-2 cannon up. And now I'm actually going to go for that full regrow rainbow rush against him. We got $6,000 here. Go with regrows. And we'll go with a couple camos right after that. So regrow rainbows, and then a couple of regrow camo rainbows. And that's just going to be his demise. There's no way he's going to be able to defeat that. Obviously, the regrows are probably going to run through his defense, but I put the camos at the end there just to be safe, just in case his cannon really does pull out a miracle and defeat all those regrow balloons. Those regrow rainbows are just going to... regrow camos are just going to run right through his defense. As you can tell, pretty much what happened, he actually... Whoa, that was pretty darn close. He almost survived with that rush. Very good on his side. I'm actually impressed compared to his record. With his record like that, I would have thought he was going to be a little bit worse, but he had a really solid thing going for him. He really did. So let's play another assault here. We're probably going to get up one more game in here, I think. We're already about 48 minutes or so, so we're probably going to get one more game in. And then... I'll keep you guys updated, but we can get some awesome videos up today for sure. We're going to get, I got a lot of plans over the next few days, and as well, I'm going to have a lot of plans for the future. Yes, we're going to get, as soon as I get that website up, you guys will know exactly what's going on with me all the time. I'm planning on getting that, like I said. I want to get a little blog going. I want to get the forums going so you guys can actually talk to each other and stuff like that. I really just want to have a nice community. I feel like a lot of times I really have a hard time talking to you guys in a way that I don't sound mean, because when I talk to you guys all individually, I don't really have time to talk to everybody individually. Everybody wants that 30 minutes where I can talk to them. Oh no. Everybody wants that 30 minutes where I can talk to you. And I really just can't do that for everybody. Think about it. I have 20-something thousand subscribers, and even if just 500 of you guys want to talk to me, which is not very many of you, that times 30 seconds adds up to my entire day is gone. So just understanding that I can't really talk to everybody, it kind of makes it sad for me. So I want to just make it a little bit better so we can get a community going, so you guys can talk to each other instead of needing to talk to me. And maybe we can do some subscriber specials and stuff like that where I do battles with you guys. I think that would be extremely fun. So anyways, we got a nice level here. Pyramid Steps. This guy's, again, a little bit of a noob cake, but he's definitely got enough battle score and stuff where he can make this into a good game. So we're going to get this up. We're going to get a tack shooter. We're going to get a farms. farms, and also my mortar. So we're going to go with farms today. This is one of those strategies that we really haven't done too often, especially today's video. We haven't done farms yet. So another viable source to playing the game. We're trying to do different things. We want to make the game fun and exciting. We don't need to do the exact same thing every single time. We don't need to just boomerang. We don't just need to do cannons. I think that's one problem that a lot of people get stuck in. They get stuck in doing the same strategy over and over again just because it works. And you know what? I do it too. I'll be completely honest. I get stuck in strategies because I'm like, this is the way it works. This is how you're going to lose less and stuff like that. He's got a boomerang in a very weird spot down there. I don't know what's going on. I don't think that's a good spot, to be honest. But I'm going to keep sending out these red balloons. And maybe I'll even overwhelm him with just plain red balloons. Maybe. I don't know if he's going to get a cannon up soon or whatnot. But not a good choice. He's got that 2-0. Obviously, he already lost some lives here. It's on first, and it's just missing balloons like crazy. Very, very bad spot, to say the least. This is where experience does take a little bit of a toll on him, and I just don't completely understand it. He should have put it in the middle here. Right here is a good spot for a 2-3 boomerang, or put him on, like, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to put it right here and just leave it on first, because it can hook down like this, or it can hook up like that, and does a lot of silly things like that. It just works together. He's got a 3, I guess, you know what? Go and get the 3-0 boomerang. Okay, I guess that does make a little bit of sense, but I think he should have put it on the other side, because when I start sending out those pinks, I think that the pinks are actually going to start running through his defense a little bit. So we have a really, really nice defense right now. I'm going to stop with my economy at the moment. As you can tell, this game is running a lot smoother. It's running a lot faster. This is how fast the balloon should move. Kind of quick. He's got a tack shooter. Oh, man. So now he really can't do those pink balloons. So I've decided to just stick with what I want. And now I need to go with a little bit of farms pretty darn soon here. I like to get a little bit of in-game economy going, and then I switch over to farms. At least that's the way I usually like to play. Some other people like to play differently, or you can go with pretty much any way you want, but getting some in-game economy and then going farms actually allows you to kind of have an out. You can kind of go either way. So we need to get this 3-0 cannon up. There we go. We got the 3-0. Oh my goodness, I don't even have him on close. Holy crap, all the guys, that was freaking tight. And we got black balloons coming out on the next level as well. I gotta be careful here. If I go too many farms, I can get in some trouble pretty darn fast. As you can tell, the pink balloons did a little bit of damage to me, but overall not a huge problem for me. In fact, if I get this upgrade right here to 4-1, I'll be even better off, but I don't want to do that. I want to get my economy up. I'm not worried about those lives. Not worried about those lives at all. And plus, because I have that tack shooter, I can easily get up that black popping power. Him as well, he can get up that black popping power pretty easily as well. So, I want to get one more farm up, but we'll see if he's going to rush me with those black balloons or not. Oh, he's got a ring of fire. Oh my goodness. Very intense strategy on his part. He's got his ring of fire up. Let's get my tack shooter up just to be on the safe side. Anyways, so you notice he is rushing with those black balloons. We're getting him up to a 2-0 tack shooter. 3-0 is actually not necessary at the moment. 3-0 will help me out later on, but for right now, this is just fine. This is just fine, and I probably gonna go with one more farm. Also, let's make it 400. 400 solid in-game economy. I think I'm gonna get farms all the way up until level 10 or even 11 over here. As many as we can possibly get up. And like I said, because you have both sets of economy up pretty decently, if you sell all your farms, you're not just game over. You still have that in-game economy which you can help survive with. It's probably going to limit you quite a bit because it's not going to be as high as it probably could be. But also you have another set of income, the farms, where you can do a quick, gigantic rush on level 12, 13, 22, whatever. Those big rushes can help you out a lot. And because he's not going a lot of income right now, I'm thinking that if I go into late game, I'm pretty much going to be set here, guys. So I need to start getting my defense up now, though. So because I'm going to get so much bank off of 11 and 12, I'm going to get this farm right here. But then after that, I really have to get my solid defense up. I really do, guys. Got to get my mortar attacking over there. Right there, he's got his mortar up as well. He's got his ring of fire up too, so that's pretty good defense at that right there. And here we go, nice solid income right there on these levels. He's going with a little bit more income for some reason with those pinks. Actually, kind of did some damage to me too, very surprisingly. We need to get a ring of fire up or something. So, because we have complete camo detection over there, I can get a nice ring of fire actually right in the middle here. I think it has enough range where if I put it in the middle here, it'll actually affect a lot of these balloons. So 1, 2, 3. And there's those camo balloons, which I don't understand completely. I don't know why I did that, but now we got a pretty decent defense with our Ring of Fire, and our 3-0 cannon, as well as I got a bunch of farms over here. I can get some more stuff up. These are going to be nice quick levels where we're going to get a bunch of bank off of these farms. This is where those farms really do shine, as these middle levels. He's going with some economy here. He's kind of starting to realize that maybe he doesn't have the best defense in the entire world. So let's check out a couple of Regal Rainbows really quick and see what would happen if I sent out 2 Regal Rainbows against him. Not sure if it's going to do any damage, but look at that. The Ring of Fire actually did a fantastic job of defending that rush. Pretty much can't do anything against him at the moment. And because I can't do that, I'm going to get some extra farms up. I got some ceramic popping power right here. Getting ready for that those toughy levels up here. And he's still going with a little bit of income here and there, but it's probably not going to be enough versus those very strong balloons. I think he'll be just fine against those Rigo Ceramics, but again, why not test it out? Let's send out 2 of them. I have enough money. If I can kill him right now, I can kill him right now. It's not a huge waste of money. Not the best thing in the entire world. But there you go. Look at that. Rigros are actually getting through his defense. Oh, we got 2 Ring of Fires up, though. 2 Ring of Fires actually did defend that rush. Barely got those up in time, but we did do a little bit of damage to him overall. Oh, man, that was tight there, guys. Very tight indeed. So what's next? You gotta start getting some more popping power, right? So let's hope that he does not have enough income and we can actually start overrunning him pretty darn soon here. But I'm actually going to play it a little bit safe. I'm not going to hope that he rushes me. And I'm going to get my 2 Moab Maulers up. Because this is one of those short levels that if you don't get your defense up, those Moabs can actually run right through your defense. You got to be a little bit on the safer side and just get them up ahead of time. That's usually how I like to roll. And there's a ceramic right there. So not really sure I understood that ceramic. That was just kind of a bad choice, I think. But I got 2 Moab Maulers. We're going to get some more. I'm probably going to get probably 2 more, I think. I don't know. I can't really fit them in perfect spots. I'd kind of like to put them right over here. But what the heck is he doing? What is that? Just regular rainbows? Maybe he's going for income. I don't know. Is that income? Yeah, I guess it is. Or no, group rainbows. It is a little bit of income, but it's not perfect. And here, we're going to send out a Regrow Moab against him. Let's see. He doesn't have any Moab popping power. I didn't even think about that until right now, but that's what's going on. No Moab popping power. So I guess we won? I think. I don't know. Kind of a non-exciting ending to the 1-hour series of Bloons Tower Defense battles. But there's the boat. He's going to get the 2-4 boat up in time. No, oh my god, is he? Is he? Oh, he didn't get it up in time. Super close game, though. Not really. It was actually... He didn't play bad. I think he just didn't have enough Moab popping power, or his economy just wasn't good enough in the early game. And because I had such extreme economy, I overplayed him, or outplayed him throughout the game. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this 1-hour special. Again, if you guys get 1,000 likes on any of my videos, I will make another one of these as a show of appreciation. Because you guys know what I like. I really, really just enjoy seeing those little likes down there. I really appreciate it whenever you guys press it. A lot of plans for my channel in the future. Hopefully we're going to get all that stuff going and all that goody stuff to make everybody happy. But all support and everything has been very much appreciated. And I think what I'm going to do for my 20-ish thousand subscriber special, or maybe I'll just wait until 25,000, I'm just going to show you guys my setup. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I feel like I play enough battles for you guys, I play enough games for you guys. So let's do something a little bit different. I'll make a show of appreciation video where I show you guys my setup and stuff like that. I know you guys have been wanting to see that for quite a while. Maybe I'll even show you guys my room really quick. And also something special as well. Maybe I'll do that on Halloween. So we got oh man, I got a bunch of cool stuff I want to show you guys. So that's all I got. As always, have a great day. Blah, 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 blah.